Yeah. When you on the way, make that move, feel me? In case they didn't know, that's my boo, yeah, that's boo. Don't ask me how I been, how are you? Please don't bring your friends, they not cool. When you on the way, make that move. In case they didn't know, that's my boo.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. So I don't know about you guys, but usually in the summertime, I'd say I'm pretty motivated to like eat healthy and work out and that kind of thing. But for some reason, because of this quarantine, I have lost all my motivation. It is so hard to care. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm just a lot less motivated to try to eat healthy and take care of myself, but I'm gonna try to change that. So I have been trying to work out more often and I'm changing up my workout routine a little bit. So I wanted to share that with you guys in today's video. What I've learned is that if you're like me, you don't really have that much weight to lose, you're just looking to kind of lose fat and gain muscle, then cardio isn't the answer, guys. The answer is HIIT, which is a type of cardio. It stands for high intensity interval training. That's what this whole video is going to be about. I'm also going to share some recipes and stuff with you guys, like my go-to things that I've been making, so make sure you guys stick around for that. And yeah, I'll talk about the workout routine and stuff way more in depth right now, so hope you guys enjoy. So I'm outside now, as you can clearly tell. I usually like to do my workouts outside if it's a nice day, so I thought I would film out here. Before I talk about HIIT and the workout routine that I've been following, I really want to talk about today's sponsor. So thank you so much to Native for sponsoring today's video. If you guys haven't heard of Native before, they're basically like a personal hygiene company that has really awesome and natural products. They were nice enough to send me some products and I've been using them for like the past couple of weeks. And guys, I am a big fan. Like, I'm really obsessed with this brand. So I have been using these deodorants that the brand sent me. They have a bunch of different scents that you can check out online, but the ones that I got were the eucalyptus and mint scent, the coconut and vanilla, and then the lavender and rose. My favorite one has been coconut and vanilla. I think I'm just a sucker for coconut. So what I've noticed from using this deodorant for the past couple weeks or so is not only does it smell seriously so good, but it also stays on really well. I noticed that once I apply it, it applies really nice and dry. It's not like too sticky or anything like that. And then even after my workout, I can still smell the coconut and vanilla. I'm not smelling like BO, which is really awesome. And I also just love how all these products are made very naturally. They're paraben free, they're aluminum free, they're sulfate free, and they're vegan and cruelty free, which is just so awesome and so important. 3 deodorants like this is usually $36, but if you use my discount code, which will be on the screen, and you can click the link in the description box, you can get these for $24, which is over 33% off. So if you guys want to buy some deodorant for yourselves or check out some of the other products that Native has, definitely click that link in the description box down below. Okay, and getting back to my quarantine workout routine, what I've been doing is following along with a program by Orange Theory. I don't know if you guys have heard about Orange Theory Fitness before, but you don't need to be a member or anything of Orange Theory in order to follow their workouts. They actually have a YouTube channel where every single day they upload an at-home workout that's specifically designed for quarantine. So you don't need any equipment, you don't need anything like that. I've been doing so much talking in this video, I figured it would be better to just show you me actually doing the Orange Theory workouts. So this is just a clip of me from the other day. And what I love about Orange Theory is they tell you exactly what to do. They have instructors who explain all the moves and all the exercises. And usually the setup of the workouts is you'll have like 3 or 4 blocks, and in each block you have like 3 or 4 exercises that you complete for a certain amount of time. So here's me doing the little wood chopper exercise. I look really dumb, but that's okay. So following Orange Theory's videos is a good idea because you know you're going to be getting different exercises every single day. You know, it would be easy to just look up a 15-minute ab workout or something like that on YouTube, but then you're going to be doing the same 4 exercises every single day, and that's going to get really boring really fast. That's definitely not the case with Orange Theory though. I mean, you can see here, I'm literally doing bear plank kick-throughs, which I've never even heard of, would never even think to do that in a million years if it weren't for Orange Theory. So it's a good way to make sure you're getting a diversified workout that's always interesting and challenging. Whew, tired. So that was me dying after literally only the first block, which was only 8 minutes long. But then we move into the second block, which starts off with high knees. And as you can see here, they even have little timers for each exercise, so you know exactly how long you should be doing each exercise before you move on to the next one, which just makes it so easy to follow along with. I really recommend. I swear it sounds like I'm sponsored by Orange Theory. I'm not. I wish I was. But I really think they do a nice job of delivering at-home workouts every single day. And this is just genuinely what I've been doing recently, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Most of the workouts also, I didn't mention this, but they usually have an ab block or like a core block or something at the end. So you're gonna make sure that your core and stuff is getting engaged too. So while the Orange Theory workouts are great on their own, you could totally just do that and be fine. For me personally, I feel like I'm not getting a good workout in if I don't do at least a little bit of cardio. I just feel so good when I go for a run or something, especially on a nice day like this. So usually I'll do like a 2-mile warm up or something around the neighborhood before I do the workout video from Orange Theory. Sometimes, every now and then, not that often. I'll do a little lap around the neighborhood in between blocks or in between circuits. So that's just another idea if you want to try out something like that and add a little bit more cardio to burn some more calories. You could try something like that. That has been my workout routine, at least for quarantine so far. Again, I only recently started doing this with all the HIIT workouts, but it's really been making me feel motivated and excited to work out and try something new every day. And yeah, that's really all I had to say. Definitely check out Orange Theory and their YouTube channel for those workouts. Up next, I'm gonna show you guys like a little mini what I eat in a day. So if you wanna see that, just keep on watching. Okay, so starting with breakfast, I've been really into making smoothies in the morning. I usually have a green smoothie. So to make the smoothie, I'll take my little blender cup. This is by Ninja, that's the brand. And then I usually add about half of a frozen banana. So I would say this is about how much banana I add. You can add a full banana if you want, or you could just use only banana. You don't have to add the zucchini, but I just like to supplement a little bit of banana with a little bit of zucchini, because that way it's lower calorie. That is about how much zucchini I'll add on top. Again, you don't have to use frozen zucchini or frozen vegetables if you don't like that in your smoothies. I promise you don't really taste the zucchini at all. It doesn't have any flavor, and it makes the smoothie nice and thick and satiating. So after I have the frozen fruit and veggies in the blender, I like to add my protein powder. This is the Garden of Life brand. I don't know, I don't like swear by this brand or anything. It's just the one that my mom ordered, so it's what I happen to have. But it is vegan and gluten-free, so I like that. The serving size for this is about a scoop, and I usually do about half a scoop. So I'll do like that much, if you can see. I'll just dump that in. And then something else that I've been doing recently, I just recently discovered this, is adding this cocoa caramel collagen latte supplement. So this is by the brand Vital Proteins, which is a really good brand. I really like a lot of their products. It's kind of like a protein powder, except it's not for protein, it's for collagen, so you're supplementing that. And yeah, it's just really good. It tastes like a caramel latte. So I'll put like 1 scoop of that in there. And then the last thing that I add, this is totally optional again, but this is just some instant coffee. I like to sprinkle this in just so I can get a little bit of caffeine without having to drink a cup of coffee. I just put it in my smoothie. Genius. Okay, and then the last ingredient that I like to add to the smoothie, again, you don't need to do this if you don't like it, but I like to add lots of spinach. I think adding greens to your smoothies is really smart because you don't taste the spinach at all and you're getting your serving of veggies in, so gotta work smarter, not harder. So that's about how much spinach I'll add. It's like 2 or 3 big handfuls. And then I finish this off by adding my liquid. I use water just because, I don't know. So I'll fill the water up to here, probably about where the frozen vegetables stop. Got my water in there, now it's time to blend this baby up. Okay, and here is what the smoothie looks like after it's done being blended. It looks kind of gross. I love the smoothie. It tastes to me like a chocolate, like milkshake kind of, because of the chocolate protein powder. I'll warn you guys though, it's not very sweet because we didn't add much sugar. So if you want it to be a little bit sweeter, definitely add some Splenda or some sugar like that. But I like it like this. This is just how I'm used to drinking it. Yeah, this is my go-to smoothie. This is what I make for breakfast most days. So up next, guys, it's time for lunch, and I'm going to be showing you one of my go-to lunches. This is seriously the easiest thing to make ever. Anyone can do this, I swear. If you're not a fan of tuna, which I know not everyone is, you could totally use like shredded chicken or something like that instead. Once you have the tuna rinsed, you can just empty that into a bowl. Next, I like to add some avocado. You can add as much or as little avocado as you want. So I like to add about 1/4 of that avocado, and I think it's enough to give it a good consistency. Once you add the avocado in there, you're just gonna mash it all up and mix it all together so that it forms like a little tuna salad type of thing. So then once you have something that looks a little bit like that, I like to add my secret ingredient, which is mustard, believe it or not. So my favorite one that I like to use is this Nathan's spicy brown mustard. It's literally so good. And I'll just add like a big scoop of this, probably about a tablespoon or so. And yeah, I'll just mix that in. If you don't like mustard, you can obviously skip that step. You could add just salt and pepper, some lemon juice would be good. Okay, so once you have your mustard mixed in there, it's gonna look kind of gross, I get it, but it's actually really good for you. You have lean protein from the tuna, and then you have healthy fat from the avocado, both of which are really important for maintaining a healthy diet. So you can totally eat it just in this little bowl like this. I do that sometimes, but I think today I'm actually gonna add it to a salad. I have some kale here, which has been marinating in the fridge. And what I mean by marinating is that kale is very hard for you to digest on its own when it's raw. So you wanna add some fats and stuff to it so that it's easier for your body to digest. So I usually add a little bit of lemon juice, I add some apple cider vinegar, and then I add some extra virgin olive oil, and then I'll massage that in and let it sit in the fridge overnight or so. That looks about good. And then I'm also gonna sprinkle on some fresh tomato just for some texture. And then I'm just gonna spoon the tuna on top of the salad. And here's the final lunch. Looks quite delicious if you ask me. Again, I'm obsessed with this tuna salad stuff with the mustard. I just think it tastes so good. Very well-balanced lunch and something that's really easy to make. Okay guys, now it is time for dinner. If you watched this far into the video, thank you so much. You're seriously the best. So for dinner, we're gonna be making one of my new favorite recipes that I've been making all the time, and that's savory oatmeal. It sounds really, really weird. I know that oatmeal is traditionally sweet, prepared with like cinnamon and fruit and stuff, but this has spinach and tomato in it, and it's really good. And it's really easy, so I'll tell you how to do it right now. Okay, so to make the savory oats, I start with half a cup of oats and about that much water. I don't really measure that part. Then I just put the stove to medium heat, and I added some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and a little bit of chili powder, but you can add whatever spices you want. While that's cooking, I decided to saute up some spinach. Again, you don't have to add spinach, you can add whatever veggies you choose to. So I just folded that into the oats, and then I decided to top it with a fried egg. Again, you can top it with anything you want. I think mushrooms would be really good. You could do cheese on top, would be really yummy. I added some fresh tomatoes and some everything but the bagel seasoning, and guys, this is seriously so delicious. Okay guys, and that's actually it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. I hope you guys decide to try out Orange Theory, because I know I love it and I think you will too. Or at least I hope this video motivated you to try to work out and take care of yourself, or gave you some new recipes to try. But anyway, yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video on Sunday.